Hello there, welcome to The Clue. Today we will talk about one story from Nigeria history. This story happened in 1984 during the military government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari. You know, it is about big traditional rulers. It is about Israel. It is about government and kings. It is about power, discipline, and misunderstanding. This story is very important because it shows how government policy can affect even the most respected leaders. It shows how rumors can cause trouble. It shows how history can teach us lessons today. So let us go back to 1973. That year there was war in the Middle East. It was called the Yom Kippur War. Israel fought against Arab countries. You know, after the war, Israel took Arab lands. Many African countries were not happy. They wanted to support the Arabs. The Organization of African Unity, OAU, told African countries to cut ties with Israel. Nigeria obeyed. From 1973, Nigeria had no official relationship with Israel. No embassy, no trade, no official travel, as at the time. Nigeria wanted to show solidarity with Arab countries. Nigeria wanted to stand with Africa. Nigeria wanted to follow AU decision. So if a Nigerian leader or king traveled to Israel, it was a big problem. Government policy did not allow it. It was seen as disobedience. It was seen as disrespect to Nigeria's foreign policy. This policy lasted for many years. It affected business, it affected travel, it affected diplomacy. Nigeria stood firm with Arab world. So now, let us talk about Buhari in 1984. He was the head of state as at the time. He came to power through a military coup. He removed President Shehu Shagari, Buhari ruled with discipline. He started war against indiscipline. He wanted Nigerians to obey rules. He wanted Nigerians to stop corruption. He wanted order in society. He was very strict. He punished people who broke rules. He controlled government strongly. He believed in law and order. He believed Nigeria must be respected. He believed leaders must obey policy. He believed discipline was the key to progress. So when traditional rulers traveled to Israel, Buhari saw it as indiscipline. He saw it as breaking the law. He saw it as disrespect to government policy. That year, two big traditional rulers traveled to Israel. They were Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, and Ooni of Ife, Oba Okunade Sijuwade, When Buhari heard, he was angry. He said they broke government policy. He said they disrespected Nigeria's foreign stand. So Buhari suspended them. He put them under house arrest. He collected their passports. He banned them from traveling abroad without permit. So for 6 months, they could not move freely. This was shocking because traditional rulers are respected. They are seen as fathers of the land. They are seen as voices of culture. But Buhari showed that military government had more power. The Emir of Kano was not happy. He told the military, "I am not a civil servant." This made the military more angry. The military believed everybody must obey government policy, but the Emir said he was a king, not a worker. This caused more tension. This statement became famous. It showed the pride of traditional rulers, It showed the clash between culture and military power. So years later, Ooni Sijuwade explained. He said, somebody lied to the military. The military believed that the kings went to Germany. recruited fighters, took them to Israel, trained them with Mossad, and planned to overthrow Buhari to give power to Obafemi Awolowo. But when the military checked their passports, they found no evidence. It was only normal travel, but suspension already caused trouble. That was why Buhari punished them. This shows how rumor can cause big problems. This shows how lies can damage trust. This shows how misunderstanding can lead to punishment. This action damaged the relationship between Buhari and Ooni Sijuwade. For many years, they were not close. They reconciled later, around year 2000 or thereabout, but the memory of 1984 remained. This incident showed how military governments treated traditional rulers. Even though they had respect, military could still punish them. Military could still control them. Military could still suspend them. It showed that in military rule, nobody is above government, not even kings. In 1985, Buhari's government ended. Ibrahim Babangida took over. Babangida later changed Nigeria policy. In 1991, Babangida announced that Nigeria would restore diplomatic relations with Israel. That ended the long break that started in 1973. So the punishment in 1984 was because of Nigeria policy at that time, but later, Nigeria changed mind. Nigeria restored rules. Nigeria restored ties. Nigeria began to relate with Israel again. This shows how government policy can change with time. What was forbidden in 1984 became allowed in 1991. The Emir, Ado Bayero, was one of the longest serving emirs of Kano. He ruled from 1963 until 2014. He was respected across Nigeria. He was seen as a father figure. He was known for wisdom. He was known for peace. His suspension in 1984 shocked many people because Emir of Kano is a big title, but Buhari did not care. He punished him. This showed that military government had power over even the most respected leaders. Ooni of Ife Sijuwade ruled from 1980 until 2015. He was powerful in Yoruba land. He was a businessman. He was influential in politics. He was respected in culture. His clash with Buhari in 1984 spoiled their relationship, but later they reconciled. This showed that even kings can have problems with government, but reconciliation is possible. Buhari's war against indiscipline was famous. He wanted Nigeria to queue properly. He wanted Nigerians to stop corruption. He wanted Nigerians to respect law. He wanted Nigerians to be disciplined. He punished people who broke rules. He arrested corrupt leaders. He controlled society strongly. So when monarchs traveled to Israel, he saw it as indiscipline. He saw it as breaking the rules. That was why he acted strongly. Many Nigerians were surprised. Some supported Buhari. They said discipline was important. They said even kings must obey law. Others were not happy. They said traditional rulers should not be punished like civil servants. They said culture must be respected. This debate showed the tension between tradition and military power. When Babangida restored ties with Israel in 1991, it opened a new chapter. Nigeria began trade with Israel. Nigeria began cooperation. Nigeria changed foreign policy. This showed that government policy can change with leadership. What Buhari saw as indiscipline, Babangida saw it as opportunity. You see, this saga teaches us many things, Military government is strict. Traditional rulers have power, but government can still control them. Rumors can cause big problems, Foreign policy can affect even kings. This saga shows us that relationship can spoil because of misunderstanding, but later reconciliation can happen. Buhari and Ooni reconciled. Nigeria and Israel reconciled. It shows that history is important. It shows that we must learn from the past. So my people, this is the story. Now you know how Buhari suspended Emir of Kano and Ooni of Ife in 1984 because they visited Israel. Now you know how rumors almost caused suspicion. Now you know how Babangida later restored ties with Israel in 1991. So if you enjoyed this documentary, please subscribe to The Clue. Drop your comments, share this video with your friends. History is very important. History teaches us lessons. History shows us how the past affects the present. Thank you for watching. This is The Clue. I will see you in the next one.